A 3-ingredient chocolate mousse without eggs and without cream? Yes, it's possible, and it's very simple to make. You'll need chickpea water, which is called Aquafaba. So you'll need 200 ml of it. Never throw away the water from your canned chickpeas. There are so many recipes you can make with it that I encourage you to look some up online. So here, the Aquafaba will replace eggs or even cream. So it's the perfect recipe for vegan people. We're going to whip it with an electric mixer, and the Aquafaba will whip up just like whipped egg whites or whipped cream. I add 20 grams of sugar while continuing to whip. If you want, you can add a teaspoon of white vinegar so the Aquafaba can whip up more easily and quickly. It gives exactly the same effect as whipped egg whites, and it absolutely doesn't taste like chickpeas if you're worried about that. To finish, you will need 200 grams of 70% dark baking chocolate. I recommend using good quality chocolate since that's what will give all the flavor to your mousses. The better the chocolate you use and the more you like it, the better your chocolate mousses will be. We melt our chocolate thoroughly in a double boiler and then we'll fold it into the Aquafaba. However, you should let it cool down a little, or even bring it back to room temperature. Otherwise, it might cause thermal shock. The chocolate, if it's still hot, might solidify when it comes into contact with the Aquafaba. That's why it's important to let it come back to room temperature. Next, we're going to loosen the chocolate. Add a bit of Aquafaba and mix vigorously. Once the melted chocolate is nice and smooth, we're going to pour it into the Aquafaba. I invite you to try this chocolate mousse alternative and let me know what you think. Personally, I really liked it. Gently fold the chocolate in using a spatula. Lift the mixture until it is perfectly smooth. Then, you divide your chocolate mousse into small ramekins or serving glasses. You can use small dessert glasses. Then, you let your chocolate mousse chill in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 hours so they set well before serving. It's super indulgent and really delicate. Delicious. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. See you soon.